This is a headgum.
Video.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like you know how to check that you've got interesting conversational prompts prepared before hosting your book club's monthly meeting, or just plenty of tasty snacks if you haven't read the book.
Checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod.
Pretty little episode.
Welcome.
Hello, it is your friend Tig Notaro
And
talking
your other
over.
friend, Mae Martin. Hello.
Hello. How are you, May?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing well. A little chilly, but doing well.
Yeah, I slept in a
Yeah.
hoodie last night in my bed, and I actually thought I should do that more often. Put the hood up. It was cold in my hotel room.
Oh, you slept with your hoodie up.
Yeah, slept with a full
Oh,
hoodie
that's
on.
snuggly.
In my panties and a full hoodie. Very weird.
Yeah, I've done that before. I think when I've been in hotel or motel rooms that I'm skeeved out
Oh,
about,
yeah.
I'll sleep with my hoodie up.
When you're worried about the blankets and stuff. Yeah.
Worried about everything.
Right.
But
You got a
yes.
germ thing. You don't. Yeah.
You have no germ thing?
I have specific things like when dogs lick people's faces that I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta leave the room.
Oh, okay. So if you're dating somebody and they have a dog and the dog is like not just licking the face, what about licking the mouth?
Oh, no, thank you. No, I have to draw the line there. Yeah. And
What about when the dog gets the tongue in the mouth? Like
oh,
in the mouth.
oh, I've done.
Okay. That's how I go through life. Okay.
Having that
Just-
feeling about everything.
Not everything. But man, if I pull over to some gross motel, if I'm on the road and I'm tired,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the only thing. Okay. And then I'm just like, oh, gross. My imagination goes nuts. And I think that's the problem with germaphobes is the imagination. That is what I'm way too visual.
Yeah. And then also it's reinforced by fact as well. It's like, it's your imagination, but also probably if you took a black light and shone it all over, it would be that bad. It's
And
like,
I would never do that.
Right. Yeah. Like, and
I
you
already
can't
know it's there.
and you're just trying to compartmentalize as much as you can. Yeah.
Yes.
I know. And then if I have a couple of friends who have that feeling a lot, and then the pandemic kind of validated that, was like, yeah, these particles are, you sneeze and it goes like 50 feet and,
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
For some reason, maybe it's that exposure therapy, but I was worried about when I had kids because of all the germs on them and crawling around on the floor and boogers and whatever.
yeah.
It actually launched me in a better direction of because I love them so much and I was just picking them
Right.
up and snuggling all of their gross stuff
Yeah.
on their body. That was helpful. And then the pandemic, not that it was easy for me, but it kind of was helpful in that I could see that through certain protocols, I could maneuver,
Yeah.
to some degree. Obviously,
And-
you're not fully safe, but
That does actually happen a lot where people who are really neurotic, not that I'm not saying you are, but like then in an emergency,
it's
they're
fine
the
if you
calmest
think
one.
I'm neurotic.
I don't think you're
Mhm.
neurotic, but they're like in an emergency, they are suddenly like I worry about the apocalypse a lot, but I feel like if it came, I'd spring into action and I wouldn't panic because I've thought
So-
about it so much.
Paint a picture of what the apocalypse looks like to you.
It's like martial law, it's like it comes on the news. They say, guys, all bets are off. There's a big meteor coming, or there's zombies around. It's every man for himself. Good luck out there, guys. Find your loved ones. Get out of town if you can. And everyone's freaking
So wait, you
out.
just
and,
go to the next town
well, yeah, no,
and
it's
escape
global.
the apocalypse?
Yeah. I just recently ordered a survival kit online after the fires. I don't know, and it's like it's got everything in it, like a little one of those
Jar of peanut
silvery
butter.
lube, the essentials. Like a silver heating blanket, those really crinkly
Yep.
things like that. So I'll be good. I just gotta get a driver's license because on foot I'm not getting far.
No, you're not. Yeah. We have an emergency go bag. I probably need to revisit that. Yeah. And see if it's updated still. But we had gotten a cat carrier that is a
Mhm.
backpack that has a
Oh,
little clear little bubble on it so the cat can
those
like look out.
that
And
cracks me up.
I put the backpack on and walked in and made a joke to Stephanie about like, I'm ready. Let's go. As if like all I need is just a kitty in my backpack and out we go.
I can't believe that you're someone you've actually fought zombies in real life.
Yeah, in real life.
I mean, in the opposite of real life, in a movie.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
was it scary? Were there actors dressed as zombies running at you, and then you had to run? And were you scared?
There was only one scene, because the movie Army of the Dead is what it's called, was filmed without me. And then I was brought in to replace an actor that got in trouble for sexual assault. And so they green screened me into the movie, they meaning Zack Snyder, the director. And
Yeah.
I was really just filming the whole movie by myself. But there's one moment.
So
This is an
embarrassing.
action film, and I'm
Oh
just
my
by
God.
myself.
Just going,
But there
oh,
is
God.
yeah, there is one moment when I'm flying the helicopter that an actor is in the helicopter with me, and I can't
Oh,
remember if he was actually dressed like a zombie or if he was just,
turning
in
into one,
there.
maybe. Yeah, yeah. Or
Yeah,
that's
or if it was already shot, like,
right.
like you don't really see him. I don't really know. I can't remember. It's been a few years,
Fast zombies are some of
but
my biggest fears.
fast
Fast ones.
zombies.
Yeah, not the slow
Yeah, yeah.
ones.
That's what that movie is fast. I know slow
Oh,
zombies. I mean, come
yeah.
on.
Just get in a car, you're
What is the
good.
problem? Yeah,
Yeah,
or even just
exactly.
walk away. You're fine.
Walk away is fast. Do you think if I
Mhm.
got canceled, you would be able to green screens, go back over the Handsome podcast and just green screen someone else in there
Yeah,
saying
I
all my
mean, I guess
lines?
we'd have to put Rosie O'Donnell in there or something, you
Yeah,
know?
that's the natural replacement. Yeah.
If you can't get Mae Martin, I guess you just get
Get
Rosie
Rosie.
O'Donnell. Um, oh, look what just popped up on my thing is a
Oh my
cartoon
God.
version of me from that movie.
There you are. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I haven't sorted through my photos yet. I just put all of my favorited photos. I uploaded all my favorited photos, but anyway.
Oh, to like your electronic picture frame thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I haven't gone through and been like, yes, keep this. No, don't keep that. So certain
Right.
things pop up that are
Like a picture of a receipt or
curveball.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's hear our
Anyway,
first question.
Hey there, handsomes and future Oscar hosts. My name is Joey, and I come from the small town of Kamlaki, which is about 3 hours west of the big city of Toronto. And my question for you is, what lesson have you had to learn the hard way? I'm a parent of two little kids that seem to have to learn all of the lessons the hard way, and I'm wondering, what did you have to learn the hard way?
Hmm.
that's a really good question.
That's a
I
really good
feel like,
question.
yeah, I feel like I'm still learning things.
Me too. And just when you think
I
you've learned
mean,
it, you haven't. I'm a
yeah,
slow learner, I
yeah.
guess. I'm learning the same things over and over. Yeah, what about you? Learning it the hard way where you think like, "Oh, I got this." And then it's yeah.
I immediately go to my previous relationships
Mhm.
and how clueless I was as far as like what it really takes to maintain a relationship.
Right.
You know, obviously it's all those things that help you get to where you are. And I'm certain I fall short as a spouse here and there still. But
Yeah.
when I really think about myself and how I handled things or what I was drawn to or what all of that stuff, it's like, and those are hard lessons. Those are really brutal lessons, but that's the only way you go is
Yeah.
is to go through those.
I know, and you might have to go through it again and again, and maybe that's
Oh my,
your
that's what I'm
journey on
saying is
this
I
earth.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
I mean,
okay, that's
over and
reassuring to hear,
over.
though.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like, you know how to check and make sure your 13-year-old nephew is still into that children's cartoon before buying them that super cute themed bedspread that they would have loved 5 years ago.
Checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subjects to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
And being attracted to the same kind of people
Right.
where you think, no way am I going to be attracted to this again, or I am for sure going to change this about myself because I'm getting in my way and whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then it's, and yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't make those massive shifts and changes, then you're going to be in the same hard situation again and again and again.
Yeah, I'm the exact same. Like, I think I thought that I had like, oh, I'm really attracted now to emotional availability and someone who just is, you know, and then someone's not emotionally available, and I'm right back to being like, but let me prove my worth. And like instead of just knowing boundaries, and I immediately revert back to like, I have to, you know, fix this. And like and instead of meeting someone where they're at, it's like, I think that's, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's like, romantic relationships are the hardest. It's really but then the rewards are so great if you can self-regulate, and then but also not put people on a pedestal, but like see where they're at. The rewards are good, right, Tig? Is it worth it?
Yeah, I find it to be worth it.
Yeah.
And you know, even in my marriage, and even though I try to be a really good spouse, I see myself fall short and fall into old lazy patterns and not appreciating things or Stephanie in ways that I should.
Yeah.
And and I also don't want to paint a picture like I treat her terribly or anything like that. But just I have moments where I'm like, God, I am so. I remember hearing this song. Well, a very important song in our relationship is by the band. It Makes No Difference, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, It Makes No Difference. Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard that, I don't know, in the past few months, and there wasn't even necessarily anything wrong in our relationship when I heard it. In fact, I would say everything was fine, but it brought me back to the very beginning of our relationship and that feeling of just getting together. And I thought that's probably a really good thing to do, is have a little playlist of songs from the very
That's a good
beginning of a
idea.
relationship. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
because
really
it
good idea.
really brought me back to, God, I'm lucky. I cannot snooze on these moments in life or like get lazy or, you know, I'm so
Yeah.
lucky.
I like that a lot. I also keep eating coconut oil by accident. That's another one. Keep learning that lesson is don't eat vegan baked goods because they all have coconut. Even if the person working there says it doesn't, if it's a vegan baked good, it's going to have coconut sugar, coconut flour, coconut oil. Keep getting all red in my neck. My neck gets all red and my stomach gets all weird. So I keep learning that lesson.
Let's hear Joey's answer.
Yeah. I love the name Joey.
I had to learn about money responsibility the hard way. While I was off in university, I had a loan and I decided that I could use it for things like buying $80 seasons of Sex in the City to watch with myself and my roommates. And those purchases quickly added up and my money quickly dwindled. So that was something that I had to make up for. And it was definitely learning about my money thriftiness the hard way. Thanks, handsomes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you're a financially responsible person, right? Does that come naturally to you?
I'm still figuring that out, like I feel like I've been kind of open, free, generous, and then also like feeling like, wait a minute.
Yeah. yeah.
Do I need to be doing all of this or that or whatever? Because you can end up overspending and then breaking your own back. And then you're like, what am this isn't what
Yeah,
I
what am I
want for
doing?
myself. Like
Yeah,
you have to
totally.
check in and go, I'm not being responsible.
Yeah.
No, I have to shift things. And it's an ongoing process of like seeing where for myself of like, wow, I shouldn't have done that, or I should have pulled back, or I should have not done that. I should have done that. All of those things. I'm figuring it
Yeah.
out. I mean, I was always the person that, my electricity would get turned off, because I
Yeah.
forgot I'd just throw a stack of bills on a table. And
Yeah,
so
just
it
bury your head
didn't
in the
come
sand. That's what I
naturally.
do. Yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because same. I'm
Yeah.
just
But
yeah.
it's, as time has gone on, I've been more like, I have to do this. I remember reading something once about like if something takes less than 2 minutes to do, just stop what you're doing and just take care of it right then.
Right.
As soon as it crosses your mind, go take
Yeah.
care of it. And that's something that I'm finding really helpful. And whether it's just paying a bill or texting somebody back or, I want to be a responsible adult and parent and spouse, and I continue to mess up.
Yeah. Should we hear another one?
Let's do it.
Hi, handsome. This is Taylor from Buffalo, New York. And I want to know, would you
Go
rather,
Bills.
for the rest of your career, have to perform another comedian's material or have another comedian have to perform your material? Bonus question, who would be the comedian? Thanks. Love the show.
Wow, that's so good. So in the second scenario, am I still allowed to do comedy, but they just also do my comedy, this person? First, I'm thinking whose material would I want to do? There's so many people, but I don't think I'd be good at it. But who would you want to do? Like if I tried to do your material, I'd feel like a fraud. It would be like, it would be so fun though, because I love the material. So it would be great to but it would be more like acting. I'd be basically doing a Tig impersonation because your cadence and
Well, I
your
was going to say,
pace.
wouldn't you be a fraud about everyone? Like if you
like imagine trying to do Maria Bamford's material and all the voices.
Well, that's immediately who I went to in my mind.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And would I have to do it with her voice, with the
with all the yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And does it just become like, who are your favorite comedians?
Right. And then who would you like to see do your material?
I mean, I would love to see Maria Bamford do my material.
Yeah, I'd pay to see that.
That would be a really fun thing to see, because she does so many voices. Yeah, I guess that's what I would choose, is to see Maria Bamford do my, yeah, and then it would be so fun to do hers, just because it's like, you can kind of feel like you're in someone's head when you're listening to them do it, but if you're actually performing it,
yeah,
it feels a little more like, oh, this is all from me.
I'd like to do some of my favorite SNL characters. Like, does it have to be stand up? Because it'd be super fun to do like some Molly Shannon characters, or
what Molly Shannon character?
Like Mary Catherine Gallagher, or the hosts of the radio show who talk really quietly with on a gas tire. That would be super fun. It would be fun to do some wacky characters that are outside of my general, yeah.
Oh my God. I do characters at home.
Yeah.
And it's just like a top secret weird thing that just Stephanie gets to experience.
I love that. That's the best. Characters that you've invented?
And then she no, or just impressions of people or characters anywhere between the two. And then she is incredible at impersonating random friends of mine or people in my life that aren't even known. And we'll sit around and I'll call out a different person's name and she'll imitate them, and it just destroys me. And I've had her do it in front of other people that don't even know who these people are, and they still die laughing at her impression.
God. I like when you impersonate Max and Finn. Because it's like,
that's Finn. Max is more like, everybody get your pinkies out. We're going to do a pinky swear.
Oh my God.
And then Finn's like, we should probably go to bed now. It's getting late. Yeah.
I love that.
There you have it, handsome little listeners. If you want, submit your questions. Not if you want. We demand that you submit your questions and answers at speakpipe.com/handsomepod. We absolutely love hearing from you all. And I feel like, no offense to our celebrity friends, but I feel like our listeners submit some of the best questions.
I agree. Really unexpected.
Hit you from behind.
Yes. Completely agree.
Like,
completely.
Wow,
keep them coming.
That's really good. Yeah. Please keep it coming. Check out, I'll be doing new material. Check out either Largo or Dynasty Typewriter in LA. What about you, Mae?
Check MaeMartinMusic.com. I've got 4 big music tour shows I would love to see you at.
And until next time, I guess keep it
pretty
handsome.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like, to check and make sure you really get a solid hook into that drywall before you hang that heavy art frame that was an heirloom from your grandmother.
Checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.